Hello and welcome back to another video. Today, with your hosts, Ken and Wilf and MMA King Cruz Jr. Today, we're going to be reviewing Batman Bad Blood.
Oh yeah, can't wait for this, man. It's one
Uh,
of our favorite movies right here. The
yeah,
last of the new 52.
it's my
Oh
favorite
man,
one out of all of them, but still meh. So, if
oh
you've not
man.
seen the rest of the videos, I suggest you go back and give them a little watch so you can have a rundown of what we think of these movies and going forward. Second of all, what's on the agenda? So, after this, we're going to be having a little post-credit scene. If you know the drill and you've been around, or if you're new, you know what to expect. So let's just jump into this sort of review. So I've already got a few gripes. Also, if you like my hashtag, that's because I found out, right? So the New 52 comic run was brought in by a certain Scott Snyder. The cinematic universe of DC got ruined by Zack Snyder. So, hashtag Snyder hater. Just a little reason why I have that there, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm sick and tired of seeing this shit getting ruined by a Snyder dude, and I don't care what he's gonna say. I know he's gonna sit there and go, I'm no judging, but in reality, he just knows fine well. It's because if he does, he knows that a bunch of people are gonna come for us and say that we don't know shit, even though all they know is sucking Snyder's balls. I'm sorry.
Are you
I'm,
gonna are you gonna
I,
watch Rebel Moon though?
Potentially, but just to review it to see if it's actually worthy of note. Because I'm sorry, guys, if you're a Zack Snyder fan and you believe anything you've been reading about him, his universe getting sold to Netflix, which, come on, it's DC, they're not going to do that. Nobody in their right mind would do that. You're a bunch of idiots. I'm sorry. Somebody has to call you out, and I'll be gladly to be the one to do it because I'm sick and tired of seeing my Batman stuff getting ruined by little twiggledites in a fucking basement. So I'm sorry. I don't even know what a twigglidate is. I just invented that word. Enjoy.
It is what it is. I don't got a problem with Zack Snyder as much as he does, but it is what it is. Some of his movies are good. Some of them are.
Anyway,
Some
moving
of
on.
his movies are good, and some of them are pretty bad. But it is what it is.
I'm sorry. Like, I've still not yet to see a Zack Snyder film that I'm like, oh my god, it's amazing.
I mean, I like this. I fucks with the Snyder Cut, man. I fucking love that movie. Yeah,
Too long. Too long. Anyway,
it
going forward.
is. Anyway, back to the point. Like, back to this beautiful movie that has problems.
See, that's the thing, right? So I'm going to start off with all my gripes because I've got quite a few that I want to run down.
I'm
One,
just gonna let him cook.
Talia breaking Batman and making him brainwashed ain't fucking happening. Second of all, motherfucker made Bruce break my main boy's arm, Dick. Like, I'm sorry, like Dick's the only one that can actually go hand to hand, and they still make him break his arm. That was just a plot thing, just to make it like, oh, you're the greatest man ever. Fuck off with that cheesy shit. I don't want that. I know my boy Dick can go hand to hand with Batman. We've seen it on multiple occasions, and there's a movie in this continuity where he has to do it again, and he kicks Bruce's ass. Get your continuity right, bitch. Anyway, third of all, the cloning saga. Can we fuck off with clones? I'm sorry. You do it once in Star Wars and then everybody fucking copies it. Oh, this cunt's now cloning this guy. This guy's never cloned. Fuck off. I don't want clones. If I wanted clones, I'd watch the Clone Wars. Other than that, ain't no happening. I'm sick of it. Every movie is like, oh my god, there's an evil twin, there's an evil clone, there's a clone. Fuck off with the clones. I don't care for clones.
So, are you saying that clones are the equivalent of a multiverse type of lazy writing?
Yeah, it's just lazy writing it. It's like, oh, who could beat Damien? Damien. What? No, just have someone else do it. Like, seriously, make an original character that's got reasoning for being able to beat them. Don't clone
I don't
Damien
think
and then have him beat himself up. That doesn't make sense.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Probably not. Probably not. Also, Batwoman in this is, I'm sorry, whoever decided to make Batwoman a character is arguably one of the worst writers of all time. And I'm not saying that because she's gay or she's a woman. Her character's just shit. makes no sense being there. She's not even that cool, to be honest. And also, she's not even a natural redhead. She dyes her hair fucking red. Like, what's the point? Like, seriously.
Hey,
Like, I'm not even a big fan of Batwing either. It's just a whiny bitches movie. Like, the entire movie, all he does is whine and bitch. I'm sorry
oh
that your
boy,
dad decided to be friends with Bruce Wayne, decided to help Batman, and you just can't help dealing with that because your daddy got hurt. Guess what? You know how many people Bruce had to see get murdered, or how many times Dick's had to see all the people he cares about in death situations? You know what they did? They shut the fuck up, they nutted up, and got on with it. They didn't sit there going, "Oh, how dare you, Dick! Shut the fuck up, man!" I'm sick and tired of seeing these whiny bitchy characters. It's not appealing to me. That's what. That's why I don't like it. It's just, that's why I don't like Batwoman. Is essentially she became Batwoman because Batman saved her. I don't need no man saving me, bitch. You clearly did, or he wouldn't have saved you in the first place. Like, stop that shit.
it's true. This is true.
I'm
I
sick and
mean,
tired of seeing this crap, man. Like, it's boring, it's not original, and it's always the same pitch.
yeah, Batwoman. I don't even remember her. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, Batwing. He's basically Batman slash Iron Man, Black
Yep.
Iron Man, roadie, Batman thing. What's going on? If he was a
I
black
don't
woman,
know.
I'd call him Black Girl Magic too.
Yeah, nah, see, I don't fucking know. Also, the fact that, like, Talia in this movie is just a raging bitch, and it's like such a 180-degree turn out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I get what
Hmm.
they were going for, but I think they just realized that we're like, "Oh, fuck, the only one person that's still alive that could pose a realistic threat, we made her be all nicey-nicey this time round." And it's like, yeah, no shit. So, I don't know, but I don't know, like, stuff like that and the stuff like Batman being captured so easily, I don't believe that, that's no
I don't
happening.
believe that. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I
you
was gonna
know.
tell you this. This is my problem with the most of the new 52 Batman series, like these last three Batman films. I'm sorry. I don't know who wrote these movies and who animated these movies, but they watered down Batman badly, bro. Like Batman is like getting like fucked up for no reason, bro. Like, what is this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, that's what I'm
yeah,
saying, it makes no sense, right? So the first two movies, Batman's getting fucked up by people that can beat up, right? By
yeah,
the third movie, because he's brainwashed, apparently he can beat the shit out of Dick all of a sudden. It makes no fucking sense. Dick was taking on guys he couldn't beat for some strange reason until he used all these mad gadgets. So I don't
yeah,
get that. As well as for
yeah,
me, the new 52, my biggest issue with it is that it doesn't get the characters anywhere right. The only thing that I like is that they shine a bit more light on my boy Dick. Other than that, the rest of it is uh, like it doesn't correlate with the characters very well. You know,
yeah.
there's 13 movies in this trilogy. We are only doing the Batman versions. I could only imagine having to watch through Flashpoint, Justice League, and all these mad other ones, right?
Yeah.
To get to Hush. And that's how you round it off. Fucking Batman Hush.
Actually, there is one more movie I forgot to tell you, man. They actually did have an end game for this. It was the Apocalypse movie or whatever, like uh Justice League Apocalypse. It's sort of like Endgame. I mean, it's literally pretty much almost like Endgame. And I don't even like Endgame like that.
I'm sorry, I choose to believe this ends with Hush. Because at least it's a shitty trilogy that ends on a shitty end. I don't want Apocalypse. I do not need it. I don't need a fucking end game of this. No, thank you. But anyway, going forward. For me, it's just one of these things. I don't fucking like a lot of this stuff. One of the positives that I will shine on is that my boy Dick finally gets a bit more love, but it's always at the behest of some other character, which is starting to nurk me off. Like, he's sitting there trying to recruit Batwoman because, oh, didn't you know they went to school together at this one point in time, which never fucking existed? Okay, cool. And oh my god, he used to have a crush on her, and now she's a lesbian, but before she wasn't. Oh, she used to have a crush on him. Like, fuck off. Is this a teenage drama or Batman?
No,
Let's
they
be
gotta
real.
have their cool point. They gotta have their. Have to have romance, Adam. They have to have romance. Come on,
You
man. You
don't
gotta
have to have Roman
smooth.
Reigns. He's got a fucking Starfire by this point because for some strange reason in the new 52, they just make Starfire a fucking hound of sex, man. Like, all she wants is, I've got this sexy thong on. Why don't you? It's been so long since I've felt you inside me. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's fucking Batman. No, fuck it. It's
It's
not fucking
edge.
romance novel.
It's that edge stuff, man. They
It's
they
not
think
edge
that
stuff.
teen.
That's not edgy. It's fucking irritating.
Hey, man.
That's
They
not
think
edge. To me, that's not edge.
I,
Like
I
edginess.
understand. I agree with you. I'm just saying, like they're probably saying, like this is Batman. It's a little bit more. It's not your Batman the anime series Batman. This is this is the Batman that you wanted as a kid. Like,
Ironically, though, Batman the animated series is more fucking edgy than this is.
yeah. And Batman Brave and the Bold and Batman Beyond. They
And the
all did
Batman.
better. And the Batman. Yeah.
Like, that's here's what
Those
I'm saying.
all. Yeah. Go ahead, man.
Sorry, I just want to cook on this because I'm so annoyed at this point. Right.
I'm gonna let you cook.
I just want my Batman media to stop getting ruined by a fucking Snyder. Don't care what version of Snyder it is. Get them fuck out the door. Because they clearly don't know these characters. And they don't do them well. But everybody thinks they do. But minus the comic books, because I know there's a lot of people that actually hate this, like the person that fucking made these new 52 comics. Because the continuity sucks, right? Like, I was trying to get back onto the positive point, to be fair. Dick actually did get a decent amount of screen time, but it had to become at the side of fucking Batwing and fucking that Cassandra Cain, but it's changed in this. It's not Cassandra Cain, it's Kathy Kane for some fucking stupid reason. Just make up your goddamn mind.
And then you got Damien. Like
see, I don't mind the Damien part because, like I said, I'll always argue this with every Batman fan. They should just give Dick the Batman and have Damien be his Robin, because that's the only thing from the new 52 that makes it fresh and unique, because it's a different dynamic, duo going forward. And in this movie, it shows you that it's a good idea.
Yeah, I ain't got a problem with it. I just know that that's not gonna happen.
I know, because we live in a society where that's not Bruce Wayne. Yeah, fuck off. You done it with Dragon Ball, and look what happened with that for a long time. After you've done that, we got Dragon Ball GT. Blame your fucking selves. Take responsibility for your actions. You know, they set up Gohan to become like the big no, we don't like Gohan now. So then they brought back fucking his dad, and guess what they did? They fucking ruined it until they brought out Super. So thank you, and stop doing that with all my media, please, because I'm sick of it. I'm sick and tired of watching these, going, yes, I can't wait to see the next season. Oh, great. They fucked it again. Whee! And that's what they do.
I mean, nowadays, bro, it's sad, but I just expect it to be bad. Like it's either going to be bad or average.
This is the thing that annoys me. People will probably see me and be like, oh, this guy just loves to hate. I don't fucking love to hate. I like to be positive. If anybody knows me in person, they know I'm very positive about fucking a lot of situations. Because the reason why we've not been posting videos and stuff is because I've been going through illnesses. I'm actually really choked with with the flu or something right now. Don't know what the fuck it is. As well as I'm dealing with other private health issues as well. And that's the reason why it takes us sometimes so long to do this. So if anybody wants to be fucking positive, it's fucking me. Because I'm sick and tired of going for the shit I'm already going through. So I'm trying to look for good entertainment. I'm trying to look for good media. And then we get this shit.
See, the thing is, you want to know what's the funny part? Everybody considers me to be the one that's the hater, or like among Kings of Pop Culture. Like I'm considered the hater. I'm actually when I actually want things to do good. I'm sorry that I got a real sense of good of opinion on if a movie's crappy or not. I can't help it. I can't lie. I just can't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, see, that's the same for me. It's like I just watch movies with too many people that think they know source material, or they don't know source material, but they think they know good movies. And because of that, we get shitty movies. And then they're like, oh, but I know cinema. I know the comics. No, you fucking don't. You read comic books from like 2015 upwards. That's not comic books. That's propaganda books at that point.
I was about to
Go
say
back.
that's propaganda, bro. Like,
Yeah, go back to like the original comic runs, and then all the way up from the early 2000s just till after about 2010, before they done another
yeah,
fucking Infinite Crisis and fucking
I was about to
rebooted
say.
everything again.
I'll just put it this way: like, comics started to get crappy when it hit 2016. Orange Man bad. I'm gonna leave it right there. There you go. Like the next thing. Like moving on.
Exactly. So,
Like moving on.
moving on, but the one thing
Moving on.
I'll give
Like
them is that they show Dick in a good light, right? Where Dick obviously does the one thing. The one thing I do like is that they do a nice callback of when he pinned up Robin against his old Robin costume. This time he's standing in front of the Bat costume and he takes it on the Bat mantle. For some reason, Damien's
yeah.
living with a bunch of fucking monks because of the last movie. It's never really explained why he chose to go live with fucking monks, because it looked like he was returning back to a place covered in snow, but in this movie, it wasn't covered in snow, and it was just a fucking temple. It makes no fucking sense. But hey, whatever. Fucking Damien's Damien. And then Damien
Damien gonna
comes
do
back.
Damien things.
Obviously, Damien comes back and is like Grayson, because obviously Damien knows that it's not his dad, of course. But see, that's the thing as
yeah.
well. Throughout this movie, I'm not gonna lie, the subplot to these movie is fucking boring, because like I don't even
Yeah.
remember most of it. To be fair, that might be RJ's fault, so because jumping on that call.
We love
But yeah,
shout
just
out to
say
RJ. Shout out to
shout out to
RJ,
RJ, man.
Miles, and
Really ring me
Peter,
up, RJ,
aka Strike and RJ. Go check their channel out. Just saying, like,
Yeah. But first, if you like Spider-Man content, head over to that channel. But anyway,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's like it's so like we get to see a bunch of Batman and Dick's Batman and Damien running around being awesome,
yeah.
and I like that. The
hmm
stuff I don't like is when they start to introduce these two other people instead of bringing in Batgirl, and she gets one little last minute cameo at the end.
Which I'm a little mad about that. I'm not gonna lie. I just want to get. I want Batgirl to get her shine. It's been too long. Like I'm just saying, like Batgirl don't get her shine like that. She don't get it in live action. She damn sure don't get it in animation and everything. Can,
See, the
I
last
know I'm
time I
asking too
remember
much.
seeing her actually be used well is the Batman from 2004. Other than that, it's always like more of a comedic role, or she's already Oracle by that point. So I'll agree with
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I was just
So
about to
there you
say.
go. There, what?
I,
2 sec. When you go.
I'm asking just one thing, James Gunn. I don't ask you for a lot. Can I just get Can I get a good adaptation of Batgirl? Thank
Mhm.
you. Go ahead, bro.
Also, can I also say this, please? Can you fucking stop just not utilizing characters all the time? Like, there's so many characters that you could have used in this movie, but you chose to use obscure characters like fucking Batwing. Like, I didn't even knew existed until I watched this animated movie a few years ago. And fucking Batwoman. Everything that Batwoman's been in has failed monumentally. The comics, our live adaptation, and every fucking animated stuff she's been in. Stop
This is
fucking
true.
using them. You see, if the
Yeah.
character's known to work, I'll give you that, right? But you need to stop just adding these random fucking characters in that no one cares about. Like, I bet maybe like there's a like fucking minuscule, maybe so small, like fucking 10 people in a room that might like these characters. But I've never met a single person that's like, you know who my favorite member of the Bat family is? Batwing.
Batwing, man. I
It's
only know like
always
two.
it's Tim Drake and Jason Todd aren't even fucking mentioned in this universe.
No Red Hood. No.
Red
Red
Robin.
Robin. Yeah.
But we get fucking
Yeah.
discontinued Bat Iron Man and fucking Batwoman.
We gotta
Why?
have. We gotta have. We have to have diversity points, man. We don't want DC to be racist, okay? Like she's.
Amy Trace, if anything. So how the fuck do they need a diversity quota? Talia al Ghul's in this. If they need the diversity quota, why the fuck did they make Talia al Ghul white? Let's be fucking honest. Like, seriously, they've already got the characters there. They turn them white, and then they fucking randomly add these cunts. Nobody asked for this, but they're there. Like,
I mean,
I'm
isn't
not
Talia
like I don't
technically
hate this
Asian
shit.
though?
Well, no,
Isn't
they're like they're like proper like if you actually look at their original adaptations of them, they're more Middle
Yeah.
Eastern Asian, if like
Yeah.
Asian descent.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
But they
That's what
keep
I'm
making
saying.
they keep making them fucking white and changing everybody else's fucking race for no apparent reason. It makes no sense. Also, can you stop making Starfire so fucking hingy like I was saying earlier? Just chill out with the horny shit, man, because it's not edgy, it's not funny, it's not, oh my god, I'm being so edgy. No, you're being a dweeb. Nobody thinks that's being edgy.
It's like all it just tells us is just what's on your internet history. That's basically what it is.
Yeah. Rule 34, probably. No, but this is what
Always
I'm
delete your history.
I don't have to delete it because I ain't a cretin like the rest of them. But anyway, it's just one of those things, right? It's like it could have been done so much better. Batman is just a
Yeah,
bitch in this movie. Let's be real. Like he gets his ass handed
yeah,
to him every time until the very end, and it's to fight his own kids.
yeah,
Like so bizarre. Then Talia Guild, in all honesty, she wasn't even forbiddable in this. She barely got any fucking screen time other than sitting there being the mastermind of everything. It was mostly Damien
yeah,
Clone Jr. Or sorry, Damien Clone Biggin because he was bigger. But
yeah,
he wasn't even a formidable foe. He just gets offed by Talia like it was nothing the entire time.
yeah,
You know, Mad Hatter, Alfred blew his head up. So
yeah. So
as
technically, let's just be 100, 100. Like Alfred is the real hero of this whole entire thing. Like he saved the world.
yeah, well, in this movie, yeah. Also, I'm
Yeah,
starting to get sick and tired of seeing this version of Alfred where he's like so badass as well. Like, don't get me wrong, it's cool like the first few times. But how many times can we really see like a Navy SEAL version of Alfred or a boxer type version of Alfred? Can he just not be an old butler like he used to be back in the day? Like now he's just sitting like dropping haymakers and choke slamming geezers through the fucking table.
Bow.
It's like it's cool and all that, and I love Alfred. Don't get me wrong, and it is funny at certain continuities and stuff. But it's just I'm thinking it's the thing that I get annoyed at is once they do it once, they overuse it and use it. It's like they're using the same bit of toilet paper over and over again and expecting a different result. It just fucking is so annoying. Like it's so goddamn annoying. Like,
Toilet paper.
well, that's the only thing that
Okay,
you can
all right.
reuse over and over again, and it gets shittier and shittier each time.
Yeah. Well, sooner or later, you're gonna have some holes poking in that mug, and then your fingers
Yeah,
start
see,
smelling and
like
stuff. Yeah.
see, that's what I'm saying. You know, because this is what I'm saying. It's just I've got to the point now where the reason why I'm getting annoyed at it so much isn't it because I want to be annoyed at it. It's because I know it could be done better. Like you see, if they actually
Yeah.
done the proper adaptation of the comic run of this, it was done so much fucking better. And
Yeah.
I can admit that because that's the one where we actually get to see Dick and Damien go as Batman and Robin for quite a while.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause in
Yeah.
that version, it's not about Talia trying to take him over. It's like Batman gets lost in the multiverse. That part I'm still not fond of, but
It's
well,
something different. It's something
yeah,
new. It's something
exactly.
new.
And then also, like, you get to see more of the relationship expand to see the point where they as much as I love Tim and Jason, I'm sorry, Damien's brother is Dick. Like that, they're the only ones with really great relationships. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's what makes it such a brand new dynamic deal, and that's why I like to see it on the screen. But
Yeah.
obviously, when it comes to Bat fans or fandoms of anything, that's not Bruce Wayne, that's not my Anakin, that's not this. Well, I'm sorry. Have you seen what they've fucking done with our characters? Can we just make sure it's a
Yeah.
new character so at least if it's shit, it doesn't bother us as much? They got
Yeah.
us connected to these
Because I was
characters and fucking ruined them. So
Because, like, I mean, I agree with you, Adam. Like, like the way you want to see Damien and Dick Grayson like on the screen, like being like maybe the new Batman or something like that. Listen, I'm a big Terry McGinnis fan. Like, I love Batman Beyond, but like I accepted the fact that what, Terry is just not going to be Bruce. He ain't the guy. Is it like I love Bruce. He's my favorite Batman too, or whatever. But like out of Bruce's kids, I like Terry McGinnis. Like I think he's pretty
See, I don't
badass, and
think
he's
that's why
is
I
a
also don't like. I love Terry McGinnis's character, but the reason why I don't like his character is the same thing I don't like about Damien in this movie. Oh, you're just a clone of Batman. Oh, here we go
yeah,
again.
yeah. Now
So
in some iterations, it's not.
I can't consider him a kid of Batman. I just consider him a fucking petri dish baby. But you
Yeah,
know, I see where you're coming from. Like Terry McGinnis is a good
yeah,
like, but I know fine well they would never put Terry McGinnis in live action because that would be the
yeah,
smart thing to do, and they're not going to do
yeah.
that.
They're not gonna do that. Like
Well, at least to be fair, they'd never put Dick Grayson or fucking Jason or Tim in anything. And they're arguably
yeah,
just as important to the Batman story than Batman is. So it goes to show
yeah.
you that they're so stagnated in thinking, "Oh, people just want to see Batman." No, we don't. I'm sucking tired of
Once
Batman at
it,
this point. Everybody's seen about 60 variations of Batman. We've got 2 versions of like what? 2 to 3 live action versions of Dick Grayson. One was a horrible
yeah,
movie, and one was a show that started off looking like it was promising, and then went to shit.
yeah,
And then, we got Tim Drake in that, and I'm not classing that as Tim, so
yeah,
I'm still yet to see Jason Todd.
yeah.
S This is what I'm saying, it's like
It's
they have so much
they have so
potential,
much stuff. Yeah,
but they ruin it every single time. To me, this movie is enjoyable for the Dick Grayson stuff, the Damien stuff, but then the
yeah,
rest of it just sort of falters, like, Mad Hatter is just not scary in the slightest. Firefly
yeah,
has a best friend in this, and there's 2 type Fireflies, guys. There's a guy that looks like Killer Croc, but isn't Killer Croc.
yeah.
Um,
I could just say this. One more positive is like Damien is better. Like his character has changed. Like you
yeah,
saw the
he's actually had
character
character
progression.
growth.
Yeah, like he tries to save people instead of like letting people die or whatever. Like because
Yeah,
if it
he's
was
had
old
character
Damien, he
growth.
would. It was old Damien. Oops, sorry. I tried that. Like
Well,
like
that is because of his mother, though, because his mother is like, "You're nothing to me." And he's like, "Oh, so this entire time I was just a soldier to her. She didn't actually care for me when I thought she did."
yeah,
And it's a bizarre thing. But anyway, if I was going to rate this, it is better than the other 2, so I'd probably give it like an 8.5. And people are gonna be
mm,
like, "An 8.5? You were shitting on the movie." Just because I shit on the horrible parts of the movie doesn't mean I don't enjoy the other parts of the movie, because that's what nuance is called. And sometimes
yeah,
we need that more than we need fucking somebody going, "This is the greatest movie ever," or "This is the shittest movie ever." For me, yeah, it's got its issues, and for me, there's a lot
yeah,
of stuff I don't like, and obviously that's what it is. But I'd say it's a solid 8.5, maybe a 7.5 on a bad day.
yeah. Yeah. So I agree with you. Probably like a 8.5 ish, 7.5 ish. It's like I'm in between, like whatever. It's not a memorable movie. It's something that I don't go to all the time or whatever, but like it's one of them good background movies if you just want to throw it on and like you're cleaning around your house or like you got guests over and they just want to see some Batman content. I suggest you check it out. It's not that bad. Not that bad
Yeah.
at all. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, before we get to the post-credit scene, and of course, before that, I would like to say a public announcement. Right, Snyder fans, Netflix, all this rumor bullshit. Chill out, touch some grass, and realize Snyder is no more in the DC universe. Because if he was, they wouldn't have brought in Santa James Gunn. So, it's a goodbye from me. It's a goodbye from him. And a good nice wee fuck off to you too. Anyway, moving forward. Post credit scene. Danny, sir, I believe you have the list.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, Mr. Kane Wolf, I just gotta ask you: do you want to go to the original Far Far Galaxy, Far Far Away? I'm like talking about OT, like, and not that Disney
Oh,
bullshit
are you
either.
talking about glowing sticks with different colors?
Yeah,
And they
yeah,
have ships shaped like balls.
wouldn't go by balls, but you know, yeah. I mean, something with a falcon, like a big old falcon. You know, like you
Well,
gotta.
I don't think you caught the joke. What is the center of a TIE fighter?
Oh, I guess.
Aha! There we go. Now you've got it. Bet you didn't fucking put that two and two together, did you? Anyway, so if you can't tell, it's a galaxy far, far away. So if you think you would enjoy coming to see a video on that, make sure to punch the like button in the face. Subscribe with that little red notification button and all, so you know when we upload, because this is what YouTube requires for people to watch videos. And I have been Kanan Wilf, and that has been MMA King Chris Jr., and we shall see you guys in the next video.
Subscribe. Peace out, guys.